Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show and time to get your mutual fund portfolio queries answered. And I have with me Shweta Rajani on the show today. And our first viewer on the line is also connected. I have Ashish with me. Ashish, hi, good evening. How are you doing today?
Good evening. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for sending us your question, Ashish. You're calling from?
I'm calling from Gujarat.
Gujarat. All right. So, Ashish, the kind of details I have with you, I'll just confirm. You have Kotak Multicap, you have Nippon Multicap, HDFC Midcap, HDFC Flexicap, Quant Flexicap, SBI Small Cap, Nippon Small Cap, ICICI Pru, Nasdaq 100. For 12 years, you want to invest and 10%
Yeah.
step up SIP as well.
Yeah.
What's your goal in terms of corpus, Ashish?
Actually, I'm investing since last 7 to 8 years, and just now my
Okay.
portfolio is around 10 lakhs.
Oh, congratulations. Okay.
Yeah, and I have some fees in bank also, around
Okay.
20 to 25 lakhs.
That's a fixed deposit amount
And
that you have. Okay.
yeah, so
Is that is that
this
is that amount maturing any soon?
no, that I will
Okay.
not take out. I will put it around 10 to 10 years. So, for
Okay.
fixed.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
So this corpus I want to make like I'm 50 age. So after 12
Okay.
years I will be 62, and from
Sure.
65 age, 3 years I will put it. I will stop my SIP, and then
Okay.
from 65 age I want to do SWP. At that time I will think how much
Okay.
money I want.
Okay. So more
So
3 years you
so
will invest more.
I have to
Sure.
sorry. Yeah,
Sure.
please.
No. No. Go on. Go on. Yeah.
So I have taken like two multi-cap, two flexi-cap, like that. So
We
is
have the
it
list of
okay?
funds. So just to get, yeah, so we'll just answer that part of your question. But just to, be assured that I've got the question right, you will be stopping your investment in next 3 years, and then you want an SWP from the age of 65, and right now you are 50.
Yeah, I'm 50, and till 62 I will invest.
Till
Means
62 you
12
will
years.
invest. Okay,
Yeah, I will
more 12
invest
years,
like
and
12 years,
then
more
from
12 years.
6. Okay,
Then I will
all right,
stop
all right.
SIP, and then
Sure,
at the age
got
of
it.
65,
Okay, got it. All right, so Shweta, we've got the fund list also, and clearly it's a retirement planning that he is looking for. What's your take?
Yes. Uh, so, Ashish sir, just looking at your investments that you have currently, as well as the 32,000 of SIP that you're doing, which you can step up by 10% every year. I'm just giving you a rough estimates. By the time you reach the age of 60, this would be at a value of around 2.2 crores. So, what is important is to see if that 2.2 crores of corpus is sufficient enough for you to meet your living expenses. Once you've crossed 65, do keep inflation in mind or when you are computing your expenses required. If this amount is not something that is sufficient, then you have 10 years to plan, and that's a good enough time period. In case you need to step up your SIPs, please do that. But yeah, roughly this amount, today's investments plus SIP would take you around to 2.2 crores. Coming to the schemes that you've mentioned, some of your schemes are good. You can continue, but you have a lot of multi small cap schemes in your portfolio, which is possibly taking your small cap exposure to slightly on the higher side. So I would suggest restrict it to 20% of your portfolio. Schemes, I think that you can continue. Kotak Multi, Nippon Small, HDFC Flexi, these are schemes that you can continue to hold on to. Even an HDFC midcap opportunities is good to hold. Rest schemes, I would suggest you stop your SIP and redeem out of it once they are out of the load period. Some schemes that you can add, which would be a little more on the large cap side. ICICI Pru Large and Mid, SBI Contra, and if you want a Quant Value Fund. I'm just trying to bring in a little more balance in terms of your large, mid, and small exposure here.
All right, so that's the solution coming up for Ashish. We move on to our next viewer. Manmeet Singh is on the phone line with me. Hi, Manmeet. Good evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking up my question.
Thank you so much for sending us HDFC Large and Mid Cap, ICICI Pro Multi Cap, and HDFC Retirement Savings. Is that right?
That is what I'm holding it.
Sure. And you want to add Quant Active, SBI Contra, Parag Parikh FlexiCap, Kotak Emerging Equity and Quant ELSS. And for how many years you are planning to invest in these funds?
What I'm holding is past 2 years. I can hold for another 5 to 7 years. And new fund which
Okay.
I want to add on, maybe for another 5 to 7 years.
Sure. All right. So we've got the question. Shweta, over to you.
Absolutely. So Manmeet, see, if you're going ahead with these investments of 15,000 per month, you will get to a corpus of around 13 lakhs. But I guess you're also looking at increasing the SIP amount. So if you will double it up, accordingly, you'll get to somewhere around 30 lakhs. Uh, so see if that goal is sufficient for you. If not, then you'll have to further increase your SIPs every year. Coming to the schemes that you've mentioned, Quant ELSS is a good scheme if you're looking at it from that ATC perspective. Then that's a good fund you can go ahead with. Quant Active, SBI Contra, Kotak Emerging, HDFC Large and Mid. Again, these are schemes which are good, so you can continue with your SIPs or start your SIPs here. Retirement savings fund of HDFC, you may want to rather have a pure equity fund in the portfolio. So instead of that, you can also opt for an HDFC Flexi. The other scheme that you have, Parag Parikh Flexi, that is again something avoidable. HDFC Flexi could be a better choice for you. Apart from that, I would suggest DSP equity opportunities that you can consider.
All right, so that's the solution for Manmeet's question. And with that, it's a wrap on the Money Show today. Thank you so much, Shweta, for being on the show and helping our viewers. And before I sign off, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.